Hey, I know it's been a little while since I last posted one of these videos. Not for lack of effort, I've tried several times to record it. I've just had to walk away from the project for a little while, and really it's been a good thing to let the dust settle, and it's given me some perspective. I've got this road trip storyline going, so I do want to wrap that up. I am going to try to keep it brief as far as the actual travel itself goes. Forgive me if I sound a little congested today, but I am
congested today.
The sound of my own voice is vibrating in my face, but I wanted to record this video today. So in my last video, I think I recorded that in Kansas and posted it in Colorado. I went to the Garden of the Gods. I have never seen the Rocky Mountains before, so it was a big deal to me to go see them. And I went shopping on Pearl Street in Boulder, Colorado. I came upon the Boulder bookstore. That did a lot for me. That was the best bookstore I think I've ever been in. I was sleeping in my car a lot of the time I spent in Colorado, and that actually made for a cool way to explore Denver, because I would sleep in my car and wake up at 3 a.m. and then go driving around, and it was a cool way to explore the layout of the city and not have to worry about other cars on the road. And my initial trajectory was to go south from Colorado down to New Mexico, but just after being on the road for that long, I was really socially exhausted. I just wasn't interested in talking to people at this point in my travels. I was really ready to start wrapping things up, so I didn't make it to New Mexico. I just started headed back east. I think I had a 16-hour drive between South Colorado and my family's home in Arkansas, and I was ready to take that all on at once. I started to do that, but after 8 or 9 hours of driving, I actually found myself in a thunderstorm in Oklahoma, just outside of Oklahoma City. So it was bad enough that I figured I should pull off the road. I found a Walmart and fell asleep in the parking lot. And when I woke up the next day, it was a Saturday. Said to myself, Peyton, this is your last hurrah. Here you are in this new city and it's the weekend. Make the most of it. And I'm really glad I did. Oklahoma City was lit. I really wasn't even expecting to stop there at all on my travels, but I'm glad I did. There were some of the most social, friendly people there. There was also an alpaca there. I forgot to mention it when I was filming, but I would be remiss not to show you this. I ended up going out to the neighborhood, which who even knew that Oklahoma City had a neighborhood, but I was running around the gay bars and I fell into a group of friends. It was some of the most fun that I've had in a really, really long time. And I was actually offered a few different places to stay that night, but I wanted to err on the side of caution as far as getting myself in any situation where maybe I wasn't on the same page as whoever might be my host, because I'm really just looking for a place to sleep, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going out to my car and falling asleep again, which was just fine because I woke up the next morning a little bit hungover, and I took advantage of that hangover distorting my perception of time, and I just got on the road and booked it all the way home to my family's place in Arkansas. I wasn't planning on staying with my family for very long, but I ended up being there for about a week. Coming off of that road trip, I was just so glad to be in a home environment, to have a bed and a place that I felt comfortable and a Wi-Fi connection. Me and my dad actually went out to Memphis and ran around a little bit. And then on the last day of my trip, before I came back to Nashville, my new baby niece was born, and I got to meet her in the hospital on my way out of town. So yeah, I've been back in Nashville for about 2 weeks now. Kind of couch surfing, but for the most part, I've just been at my partner's place. Earlier in these videos, I was talking about how I was scouting out a new place to live, and sure, that has been part of it. Just coming off this road trip though, it's not like I'm in any position to be like, okay, let's load up the U-Haul and take it to Denver. I've seen all these different places and I've met these different people, and it does mean a lot. But right now, I'm just happy to be getting my footing back in Nashville. It's made me grateful for the comfort of knowing where you're gonna sleep at night. Going into this experience, I really thought, like,
this is gonna be such a great opportunity for me to explore my own creativity.
What I've learned is that you can really distract yourself anywhere. if you don't prioritize giving yourself the time and the space to get centered and get quiet, you're not really, or I'll speak for myself, I know that it takes forming habits in order to get into that headspace that, you know, I look for a lot, and I know a lot of other people look for a lot to get creative. I'm currently recording in my new bedroom, which I've been here for 3 days now. One cool thing is that I've really discovered this new medium of filmmaking and how much I've enjoyed just editing and things like that. So I'm sure you'll be hearing from me soon. I'll catch you later.